Welcome to the Critical Minds on Union Television. I am Onyinye Eslofo, and today we're discussing a very critical topic as it concerns health. We're talking about blood donation and blood donors. And I have someone you would want to listen to, and I'm talking about a deputy member of the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria. She's that person you want to listen to. She's a professional medical laboratory scientist with over 2 decades in laboratory clinical experience settings, and she's also a certified medical laboratory scientist by the African Society of Laboratory Medicine and a member of Lagos State Laboratory Technical Working Group. So you know that she's that person who you should listen to because she has everything you need in theory and in practice. And today she's going to be talking about blood donation. And she's also made significant impact in improving healthcare practice in Lagos State and Nigeria by extension. I'm talking about no other person but Stella Oromachi Atewe. Hi, Stella.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for being with me in the studio today. I'm really excited about blood donation, and you're putting on the color. So it says it all.
Yeah.
Amazing. So now that you know that, we are already looking the part, because if you see red, besides the love aspects, there's also blood communication. And she's going to be telling us why you need to be a blood donor. And because we are celebrating World Blood Donor. So we're going to be going on a short break now. And when we come back from this break, we'll be delving deep into this topic. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Critical Minds on Union Television. Our discussion today is bordering on the World Blood Donor Day celebration. And I am really glad that Stella is here with us, so she can tell us more about this day and why is it being celebrated?
Well, thank you. World Blood Donor Day is celebrated 14th of June every year. It's a global celebration. And why do we celebrate it? Because we are celebrating life. Blood is life, so we need to celebrate life. We need to celebrate Blood Donor Day, and also is a way of creating awareness to the public on the need to be voluntary donors. But when you donate blood, you save life. So that's why we celebrate World Blood Donor Day.
Okay, like creating awareness to the public to donate blood. Is it just anybody that can donate blood?
Well, it's not just anybody. There are requirements for you to donate blood.
Okay.
So before you donate blood, there are some things that we need to check about you. And well, let's start with the age. You must be at least 16 to 70 years for you to donate blood.
16 to 17?
Yes, for you to donate blood. And for some clients, they take it to 60, some 65 for you to donate blood. Then also we need to do your health check. When you come to donate blood, we have to check your hemoglobin level. Because for you to donate, you should have enough before you can give out to somebody. So we have a range of hemoglobin level that we look at. For females, it is 12.1 gram per dl to 17, that's to 15.1 gram per dl. For male, it is 13.8 gram per dl to 17.2 gram per dl. So that means before you donate blood, number one, we check your hemoglobin level. Then number two, we check your viral markers, hepatitis B and C. These are transmissible infections, and we have to be sure that the blood we are donating does not have any of the viruses. So
is it the hepatitis B and C that is the viral markers, like you mentioned?
Yeah. Okay. So we check hepatitis B, we check hepatitis C. Then sometimes we also check your VDRL, that's the syphilis. Then
what's that?
VDRL.
You said syphilis?
That's syphilis. Syphilis. The viral that is vulnerable.
Okay.
Yeah. Sexual committed infection. So we check your syphilis. Then we check your HIV status. We check your HIV status. So those are primarily the basic things that the laboratory will check for a donor in order to know whether you are fit or not. Then we also will check your blood pressure. If you are hypertensive, you cannot donate. So we check your blood pressure to know whether your blood pressure is within level or not before you can actually donate. So those are some of the things that we check before you can donate blood. So if you are fit, when we say fit now, if you pass this level, then you can donate. But if you don't, you have to step aside.
Amazing. So I think this illnesses you mentioned, or this tests, now I want to consider them to be illness that the common person will understand. So when we're talking about syphilis, HIV, is it that is it that it's something that you already have? They have to, because you said syphilis level. Does it go up or come down? Or are there people who don't have it at all at all?
No, when we talk of syphilis, we're not talking of the level. The level we talk of is the hemoglobin level,
Okay.
your blood level that goes up or down. Like for females, you have your cycle of what they call it, when you have your monthly cycle. So it goes up, down for females. So that's what we talk of level. But for hepatitis, we have a lot of carriers that don't know.
Okay.
We have a lot of carriers, hepatitis C, a lot of carriers are there, they don't know. So until you do a check, you wouldn't actually know whether you have those viruses or not in your system. So that's why we need to check them before we know whether you're fit or not.
And these diseases are transmittable through blood from one person to the other. Now, this celebration is significant. Is there really something that happened that became the reason why it's been celebrated on this?
Well, there is no particular reason, just that we feel the donors should be celebrated and to create awareness, just like I said. Why? Because a lot of, especially in our client Nigeria, people feel I don't have enough blood. People feel it for gain, monetary gain. If you come and donate, you say, how much are you going to pay me? That kind of thing. But there is a need to let people know that this donation is something that should be a part of you. It's a part of the system. You should develop a culture of blood donation. And if you have people that are doing it willingly, then we should have a cause to just celebrate them and let people know, and also get more people into the system. By then, we save a lot of lives, because a lot of people have died, women giving birth and bleeding, no blood to transfuse because there's no blood in blood bank, accident victims, no blood to give. So if we have this in blood bank, we don't need to lose lives. So that's why we celebrate them, and that's why we need to create awareness.
Welcome back to the Critical Minds on Union Television. We're still discussing around World Blood Donor Day. So if you intend to donate blood after hearing this, that means you need to eat more vegetable, eat nuts and
legumes.
Are there other everyday market food donors can just see? This food, you can see it in the market just along the road. Besides the nuts, something that
granite is not
okay.
We're not looking at, apart from cashew nut, even pumpkin seed is there, like those in the east. A lot of pumpkin. The pumpkin, that is your ugu.
Yes, they plant it now.
No, there is one you eat. It's not everything you plant.
Oh.
Yes, it's not everything you plant. So you know it as plant, but you eat it. So those ones can eat them. So there are a lot of, not just when we are talking of not your granite that you eat, your cashew nut, your ugu seeds. Those are nuts that you can eat. So your beans is there. You can eat your beans. Your soybeans is there. You can eat those ones. You have your vegetables. A lot of vegetables in Nigeria. God has blessed us. So if you don't like ugu, there is the spinach, there is the water leaf, there is so a lot of them that you can actually eat and make your life sweet and give life to others.
Oh, if you eat a lot of vegetable and then you're now having plenty blood and it's now expiring before you donate it, does it get to a point where somebody has overblood?
Well, there are people sometimes we have a high blood level, and a few of them have said maybe it comes with temperature and all this stuff. I remember a friend telling me once it begins to run temperature, some will say they feel this heat on their souls. Some, when they feel that, they just know that my blood level had built beyond level, I need to donate. But it's not everybody that have that kind of signs or symptoms that present. Normally, some will just do a regular check their PCV, check their hemoglobin. Once it's above within the required range, they will go and donate. So you see some of them, and if the blood is actually on too high, they may not give it, they have to waste it.
Waste it?
Yeah.
How?
They'll just let it,
extract it and trash it.
Go.
Wow.
And because it's actually is a blood disease.
Okay.
So I don't want to go into that in this session.
It's really interesting, right? Because I don't think that people would consider having to. It's something people are proud of. I eat well. Can't you see that I have so much blood? That is to tell you that I eat well.
How do you know you have so much blood when you have not come to check?
When some people, if you just use a needle to prick them, blood is coming out. You see, evidence. That's evidence of good living.
Until you do your PCV and do your hemoglobin, you wouldn't know whether that blood that is flowing well is within the normal range.
Okay. So for somebody who doesn't donate blood, like you give an example of your friends and maybe they begin to have symptoms and they know it's time for them to donate their blood. For somebody who has not donated blood before, so how would this person know this over blood, or when the person is already having too much blood?
And the issue of too much blood is not a regular thing.
Okay.
It's not a regular thing. So you see, most people actually are anemic. Some are anemic. Some just have their blood level a little bit below the normal range that have been established. Then a few have their own above the established blood level. So, but for people that feel whether you are feeling hot or you're having those symptoms, it's just a few that are in that category, but it's not a yardstick. For me to know that I'm a regular blood, some people it's a lifestyle. Maybe January I'll come and donate. In another 4 months, May I'm coming to donate. In September I'm coming. So it's just a lifestyle, and they come. So and when they come, because it's a regular donor, the hemolytic process or the bone marrow that synthesizes the blood as you are using it is just like a river. Collect, it flows back, you collect, it flows back. So it keeps on in and out, the flow continues. So there's nothing like, okay, there is a gap somewhere. No, there is no gap. So you give in, you take, you give in, you take. So it's a continual process that happens. So for me, voluntary donor, I donate. Some people they have their schedule for the year. January they are coming, April they are coming, August they are coming, October they are coming. So it's a schedule. And they have always, because they know what to do in terms of they've been eating well, it has been a lifestyle, and they come, and they thought that most times they come, their blood level is always within the required range, and they donate.
So for somebody who wants to start donating blood, this is enough word for anybody listening now. So for somebody who wants to start donating blood, or to be more specific, for a woman, at what point do you need to go to donate blood? Because you will lose blood. So when do you donate blood?
Well, for a woman, then we have a cycle. Some have a cycle of 20, depending on your cycle. So after your next menstruation, 2 weeks after, you can come to do your check.
Okay.
2 weeks after, you can come to do your check. Just like the person that donated before I came in was saying, by the time we'll be doing the grand finale, she feels she will not be suitable. Because when she said it, I said, okay, likely then she's expecting her menses. So she wants to donate now. And eventually we did her PCV, it was 38, and she donated before I came.
Oh, so 2 weeks. 2 weeks before your next period, or 2 weeks after?
They need 4 days in between. 14 days in between, 2 weeks pre or post.
Okay, that's when you can donate blood. That means by then you must have eaten enough to get back. Okay. So you said that the age bracket for donating blood is from 16, 17. I was even thinking it has to be 18 when the person is now an adult. But if a child gives consent, is it allowed?
Yeah, because that, we have some standard established indices for things, and the regulatory bodies are put it. Just like you have a WHO standard, so it's an established standard. Okay. You are not changing it. So it has nothing to do with it. Once you get to that standard, like consent by reason of established institution have been sought.
Okay.
So it's when it's below that, and when it goes beyond that, you can't even be sued for it because you are going against regulations. So by reason of established regulatory standard, that is adopted. So you don't need to get a consent from anybody to do that. And it has nothing to do with even your activeness, because that we're not looking at energy, we're looking at what you can give.
Oh, all right. So if somebody, if a child is 15, not yet 16, but the person can give blood after your analysis, you already know this person can give blood, can you still take blood from that person?
Well, once you come in and your age is below standard, we can't even do anything. We can't screen you for anything, because the regulation says you have to be within this age. So there is nothing like say you are not fit. The first thing is you fill a form. That form, age is written there. So when you bring it, sorry, you are below age. So there's no further test to even say whether you fit or not.
What if it's in a case of an emergency?
If in a case of an emergency, then this institution will give the conditions under which it will be allowed.
Okay, so they can actually sign like consent and all of that.
When we get to that, they will tell us what to do.
Okay, so now elderly people, some of them at 30, 40, let me say 45, 50, they're already becoming tired. Not for everyone though. And then these people giving blood when they are already becoming tired, does it have an after effect?
No, giving blood, number one, when we talk of tired, what are we talking about now? Are we looking at their health condition? If you have health condition, you'll not be issues underlying, you'll not be bled. Number two, if you are fit, when you come to donate, at the point of donation, you must be seen being well, healthy.
Outward look?
With all the other things that have been done, your BP, your temperature, the viral markers would have been checked, your HIV, so all those ones would have been checked. And also we see that you are looking. There are some people that come, you may do all the parameters, they are fit, and you see they are afraid, this one is weak. No, we'll step you aside.
Hey, that's what I wanted to know. Because some people, I'm fit, but if you're looking at them, you know, no.
Yeah, I don't look at them and say, you are not, I'm looking well. Please, can you come back another 2 weeks? So we give appointment. You can come back another 2 weeks. You can come back. But the way we are looking, you may look fit, but we feel you are still not strong to pass through this process.
Okay, for someone who wants to become a donor, is there anything you'd like to advise the person to do? Because this what is getting to this person for the first time, that you can donate, you don't have to pay, and it should be part of the things you do. So I want to ask if you have an advice for this person who would want to donate blood. However, we'll be going on a short break now, and when we come back from this break, this question will be answered. Stay with us. Welcome back to The Critical Minds on Union Television. We're still discussing around World Blood Donor Day, and I'm asking, is there any advice you want to give to someone who wants to start being healthy and plan to donate blood, or probably have this schedule you talked about? Since it's every quarter you can donate blood, what can you tell this person?
Okay, I want to encourage the public that donating blood is an act of solidarity. When you donate blood, you give life back to the community. And you don't know who eventually will be the recipient. It could be your brother, it could be your sister, it could be a friend that you don't know about. It's good to donate blood. I want to tell you that it's safe to donate blood. You can walk into any facilities around you, Nigerian hospitals in Lagos State. They have blood donor centers there. Number one, I don't want you to know that it's safe. And number two, you will not be bled until you are fit to donate. So nobody will just force you to the bleeding room and collect your blood if you are not fit. And I also want to assure you that you may feel pain when the needle is inserted into you, but it's just a minimal pain, what you can tolerate. Look at the bigger picture, that the blood I'm donating is going to save a life. There's an accident victim out there that needs a life that needs to be saved. There's a woman that have just delivered postpartum hemorrhage that is bleeding and needs to be saved. There are children out there that needs to be saved. So a lot of even ones that need surgeries and even burn cases, they need blood. So look at the bigger picture. I'm saving life. not just giving blood, I am saving life. So with that within your mind, at the back of your mind, you should be willing to give back to the society. We don't buy blood, we give. And this year we are celebrating 30 years of blood donation, giving. And we are saying thank you to blood donors. We have a lot of them out there. Just like I said, we had one that donated 60 times. We have people that donate up to 40, 45, 50. A lot of them out there. You can join the heroes. We call them heroes. Donors are heroes. So join today, save a life, and give back to the society. Thank you.
Amazing. So now that we know that it's important to donate blood and give blood, do you think there is any health practice or eating habits that anybody needs to inculcate in order to prepare themselves, especially people who want to begin this journey and become a blood donor or a blood donor hero, right? You call them heroes. So anybody that wants to become a hero in donating blood, are there eating habits? Is there anything the person needs to stop eating or curtail so that it's if it's a dream, you can realize it?
Well, I think we have talked about the food that we should eat if you want to build your blood system. We should eat vegetables. They are very good for us. We should take our nuts. They are very good for us. It reduces your fatty food, which is also not too good even for your heart. So those foods should be reduced. Then we should take a lot of fluid, which is good for the system. Take a lot of fluid for the system. I think
fluid,
drink water, take fluid. When we say fluid, now basically water, not just
what about soda?
The carbonated drink, because I know that is what. Yeah. So when we take fluid, we are particularly talking about water. Water is also good for the system. Take a lot of water, and just eat healthy. Take fruits. Fruits are good. They come in different colors. Eat all of them, cucumber, oranges, pineapple, apple, in different colors. Just eat everything as the season comes. And you'll be healthy and you'll be available for us.
What about a little portion of alcohol here and there?
Alcohol is not good for your liver.
Okay.
So you want to stay healthy, avoid alcohol.
And for smokers who want to give blood?
Your chest will be destroyed. So don't do that.
Amazing. Okay, so now you've heard it. If you smoke and you really want to be a hero and you want to donate blood, it's something that you need to start paying attention to. Don't do that, like she said. If you drink, you can replace your drink with water. If it warrants you turning water into the alcohol bottle, wash it clean and turn your water inside. It's still going to give you the same vibe, right? So anything you know that can help you to stay healthy, to eat right, and to become a hero in blood donation. Somebody has donated 60 times. That's a lot. And that's because this person understands the importance of life and why you need to give back to the society. You don't have to pay. You don't have to ask people to pay you to give blood. You don't also need to pay to donate blood. It's thinking about the bigger picture. Who will be helped? The child, the woman, the man, the bus driver. Anybody can really need this blood. And it will be great that somewhere in the world you will know that this day my blood saved somebody's life. That's the prize in it, right? Doing the right thing and helping society. And this brings us to the end of our discussion today. So I am saying happy World Blood Donor Day, and to every donor out there, I celebrate you. And I will be a donor soon. I will not be scared of the needle anymore. I'll not be scared of the needle anymore. And yes, it's something that we really need to. So consider doing the same thing because the society needs you. For more interesting and educating content, follow us across all our social media platforms. And yes, subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, I am Onyinye Ezlofo. And until I see you again, keep watching The Critical Minds on Union Television.